are back at Up North F4. Today we are here with Brandon Gillick, who is the president of this amazing, awesome event. Brandon, president, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Taking some time away.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a huge title that you have. You're a very busy guy.
Not the only one, trust me. Not the only one. The title means nothing.
So this is awesome. So how did you, gain this title as president of this awesome event in Wausau here?
I've been a part of the balloon rally here in the Wausau area since I was 5.
Yeah.
When I was 5 years old, I started crewing for a balloon pilot, went up in my first balloon ride. Then year after year, me and my dad would wake up early in the morning. We'd head over to the Wausau airport, and we would help out any pilot we could. And we got on with a local pilot from around the area, and we grew from there and got more involved. And when this moved over from the airport at the time to Taste and Glow, we took a heavy part in it. And when the opportunity came, we struck and hit the board and said, we're going to make this thing.
And here we are.
Yeah.
I got to bet, though, this has consumed your life the last couple months, right?
On top of everything else, yes.
So watch it all come together.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's on your mind right now as the president?
What I got to do next?
Yeah.
Honestly, no. It's giving the people that have come out here to support us a great event. That's really what's on the top of our mind. Any way that we can help the people have the best event ever is on the top of our mind.
And Randy said there's tons of food trucks, tons of shopping behind us. There's also, I think you mentioned, some kid activities. What are those?
There's some youth log rolling.
Right?
Yeah, so they're trying to do like a log rolling camp.
Yeah.
They can watch a lumberjack show. We have face painting, arts and crafts into the kids tent. And then we have a bunch of bouncy houses that they can go and use some of their energy on so the parents can have a little break. And then the kids obviously love the balloons when they start glowing, and they can run up to them and get their trading cards and all that. So there's tons for kids to do out here.
So you mentioned balloon pilot. So how did you always want to do it? Did your dad show you how to do it? Like, how did you start?
Like I said, we just showed up one day and started crewing for a pilot, and he's like, do you want to go up in the hot air balloon? And I was like, yeah, why not?
Yes.
And tell me about that experience.
I'm a pilot too, I know the feeling.
Going up in that, because it is on my bucket list and I've always wanted to do it. So how does it feel like the minute you just set off?
For the first couple of seconds, it feels maybe a little weird, but then you're just floating. Like there's nothing you do. You're on a basket. You're not going anywhere. You're just kind of just slowly going up and up. And I mean, you really, besides what the pilot's doing, you don't have any control. So it's kind of peaceful. Let's put it that way.
Peaceful. And how long are you usually up there in the air?
Depends on weather, and depends on how long the pilot wants to fly, and landing opportunities, I guess. Sometimes.
Here's the thing. She really wants to go.
Yes, I'm trying to get some information here.
I think she knows somebody now who can help her out with this potentially.
Maybe.
That's a
thing. You'll have to join us tonight. You'll have to join us tonight when we talk to the pilots, and we can maybe see what we can get squared away.
Have you ever brought like a picnic and
We're actually hosting a fish fry thanks to Charlie's Bar for the pilots that came to the event this year. So
here's a funny story. She came to me a couple days ago. She's like, can we have the whole show like in a balloon?
Yes, that's exactly.
I'm like, no, Agnes. That's a lot.
That would be a lot. Cameras on the side. I'm sure somebody could do it.
But I think they can make it.
Somebody
it's
can
never
do it.
the impossible, Jeff. It's always the possible.
I like a challenge, but I love a challenge.
Somebody will accept it.
So once again, this runs tonight and through tomorrow.
Yes.
The glow stuff is tonight, right? And then the drone show. Was that you're doing? How the drone show thing?
No, I take no credit in that.
Okay.
That came from our secretary, Jody McGuire. We were just looking for something new. We can't do fireworks out here. Being out in kind of the country, we have farm animals right across the street. Fireworks aren't the best for them.
Got it.
And people loved the fireworks when it was at the airport. Everybody loves fireworks, especially this time of year. Right? We're a week off from the 4th, so we what can we do? So we thought of a drone.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. We'll be right back after this break.